What goes on, people? Welcome to Den Night, and today we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the Power Rangers Lightning Collection Ranger Slayer figure. So this is kind of gonna go in the set I've been doing. I've done Lord Drakkon Evo III, and then I've done the Tyrannosaurus Sentry. So this is kind of gonna go with his, I guess, throne room motif I'm going for. I'm looking into another piece to go in this set. Not this set, but like to go with that motif, but that's for another time. Anyway, let's take a quick look at this. You can see some of the standard artwork on the front here. Goes to the side. Pretty simple image of the figure on the back. Taking a basic look. So the figure itself, obviously, a triple arrow setup. Excuse me. A blade blaster, but in black. Pretty cool. Bow of darkness, not to be confused with the sword of darkness, and two pairs of hands. Right off the bat, unless, well, no, I know there's not, because I've seen other people's videos, but there's no civilian head for this one, which is kind of disappointing. But with that said, let's get her out of the box. So here we got Ranger Slayer out of the box. Start by looking at the stuff. Obviously, exchangeable hands, karate chop, fist, and then what already comes on her, pretty much bow wielding hands, I guess I'll say. Got a blade blaster in black, which I think is pretty neat. And she does have a holster. We got the triple arrows. Just these three, that's all she has, but not a lot of detail on these. Honestly, these look pretty generic. Not the best part about the figure, I guess. Lightning effect, obviously, because it's a lightning collection. I think, to my knowledge, this is the only figure that comes with something quite like this. I know there's a lot of reused lightning effects. They're just in different colors, but as far as I know, this is the only one that uses this one. And you can actually see there is a single arrow in the effect too. Some dirt. Because you can match up the shapes. So it is actually, so that would pretty much solidify, unless there's another bow wielding thing that would have that. I don't see why that would be used in anything else. So that's a completely one-off for this figure effect. The bow of darkness, obviously, which, if you look at it, it's just the sword. Yeah, it's two of the sword of darkness that Tommy had when he was still evil, as the evil Green Ranger. So I've always liked that design, especially considering who turns her into Ranger Slayer. It's a nice idea. And then, of course, we got our cape. Like I always say, I prefer cloth goods, but overall this isn't really bad. I especially like the tattered kind of, oh, there's some paint transfer, but ignoring that, nice tattered effect. I really like that. Windswept. Got the popped collar, and then the shoulder guard with very sloppy accents, but a stain of some sort. I don't know what that's about. Yeah, a lot of Lightning Collection things could really use touch-ups, unfortunately. But so that's that. And take a look at the figure itself. I'm not sure if this is the first in the Lightning collection to use the female mold. I think it might be, but someone can double check that on me, check that for me, and correct me in the comments. But sloppy paint there too, unfortunately. But I like the design. It's still the pterodactyl helmet, but with some different accents everywhere. Obviously the pink and white are swapped out for black and pink in the diamond design. She's got some armored pieces here. Obviously the blade blaster holster. I don't really know what to think of her. The sleeves on her suit, this side it almost looks like a motorcycle jacket. And then I don't know what that's about with the stripes. I thought that was kind of tacky, but and it's really hard to see, especially in the camera. I mean, it's not going to be super detailed for, at the time these are $20 figures, but use a little bit of imagination. It almost looks like a pterodactyl. Not terrible paint application, especially considering all the mess-ups everywhere else, but... And actually, this is another common thing with Lightning Collection. The pinks are like, I'm sure you can see that, very different pinks in the shoulder pivot there and in the body itself. I don't know if that's because the shoulders were a different color, and then they got painted pink, and this was just painted pink on the primer. I don't know. But it seems to be a very common thing amongst the Pink Ranger figures. A lot of them end up looking more purple. But anyway, let's do a quick cut. Get her in a pose right before going in the showcase. So, here we have her set up. I'm not positive I'm going to be sticking with the lightning effect, but I was actually going to use one of these stands to kind of do an aerial shot pose, but the clamp just didn't work for her, unfortunately. So we're going to go with this until I get a different stand. Like I said, when I put in the showcase, I might just use the arrows rather than the lightning effect, but I'll play around with it a little bit, see what works best, especially posing it with the other Drakkon themed figures. So, without anything else, let's get her in the showcase. And here we have Ranger Slayer in the showcase with Lord Drakkon and the two Tyrannosaurus Sentries. I really like how this is coming together. I hope Boom Hasbro does the rest of this set, hopefully sometime soon, and hopefully I can get my hands on the next piece in this to bring this whole motif together. It's not Lightning Collection, but it's something that will really bring this whole set together. Anyway, with that said, thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, do all those YouTube things, share this with someone who might like it, and keep collecting. Bye.